Slowly but surely, Randy's been upgrading the farm. Started from pretty much nothing, but today it's a very special day because we get to roll around in the dirt. It's gonna be a good time. We finally got a roller. We got so many fields to do. Let's do it. It's episode 32 of Survival South America. This little thing keeps popping up on the screen. I don't know why. I'm sorry. It should be gone soon. Alright, let's get to it. Dirty Randy here, and we're off in another day. Survival, looking good, feeling good, and we got some fun stuff on the agenda today. It's always fun putting seed in the ground, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We've got multiple fields ready to go. We've been working hard at it. You know, you can see all of them down there, all nice and white at the moment. It's looking like a real farm, you know, like stuff's actually getting done around here. I'm excited. It's come a long way, you know, just from starting off what seems like nothing. I think we might have to take a little bit better of an angle at this guy. Oop, there we go. We're right by our seed. I think we might even take out our fertilizer just because we don't have that much. It's expensive, and well, some of our fields don't need it, some of them do. Well, I'm not trying to plant anything right now. Got all of our fertilizer out of there, just seed now to start, because of all of our grass fields that we've just made and kind of gotten ready here. Those ones have a good layer of fertilizer down on them from just being kind of a natural layer of grass, wild grass growing on there before, which is awesome. So we don't really need to look into that too much, and we're just planting grass on this field as well. So there's no point really using up our precious expensive fertilizer for stuff like that at the moment. Hopefully we can get lined up decently. Nailed it along this first one. And we're off, you know. We tried to leave some room on either end of the field. That way we can kind of just rip off the end and, you know, turn around there and head straight back. So we're going to test that out a little bit more today. And it's looking pretty good. But I think, you know, these other fields, probably, they're definitely not going to be grass. But we'll have to look into what we're even able to plant this time of year. We are a little bit limited from what this guy can actually put in the ground. You know, it's not a planter, it just puts seeds in there. So we're kind of limited from like potatoes, sunflowers, corn, stuff like that. We don't really have the means to put that in the ground at the moment. So we're kind of just sticking to some other things. I suppose I didn't really need to cut this corner, but away she goes. Alright, well, let's finish up here and get to her. We are all done with our grass field now, so that's awesome. I would like to roll it, but we don't have a roller, unfortunately. I would love to invest in one. Perhaps today we'll see how much we kind of get done as time goes on. But we're on to our little strip fields here now. Still no fertilizer needed for these ones, which is kind of nice. Let's see, we can drop this down, and pretty much, you know, as I was saying, we're limited to what we actually can be putting in the ground this time of year, as well as with this type of cedar. So we're putting down oat right now. That's, you know, that's what we can do this time of year. Better than putting down nothing and leaving it for something else. You know, I want to get these fields growing with just whatever we can get in them when they're ready, and this is well, as soon as they were ready. So we are off with that. We can get all three of these done up with those oats and go from there. Our grass field is done. Our other two fields still need well, not necessarily need some work, but I guess, you know, the one, our biggest field, doesn't really need work. It just doesn't have any fertilizer on it, so we're kind of saving our ferty for that one or the field in front of us as well. However, that one does need some lime. It needs some work as well before we can get to it. So those ones are kind of up in the air whether they get done this month or not. We'll have to see. But for now, we're actually looking pretty good for getting the fields we have ready all done today. You know, I think we are expected to have some rain this afternoon for a few hours even. So we could take that time to potentially load up some of our palleted goods. You know, I don't think it's worth it taking our honey or wool just yet. You know, maybe. We'll see. And we could roll out some of these fields and try and bang that out as well. That would actually be pretty nice, just a little bit more of a yield bonus. I was looking at some of them in the shop, and they're maybe 750 bucks, I think, is the cheapest we could probably get away with getting a roller, you know. Obviously, it's pretty much just diesel costs after that, but it would help out with how much we're going to get of a yield out of all of our fields, you know, if we can do that step. But, of course, there is still potential of weeds as well. I don't know about these fields right away. They might be good for this first time being planted. You know, we'll have a look. I'm pretty sure that is the case. However, all of our 2 other bigger fields that we have, those ones are going to get weeds as well. So that is kind of a trade-off. You know, we could get a roller and maximize these ones now, and, you know, potentially wait a little bit longer for our bigger fields until we have the means to get a better yield out of them, you know. That could be the play. Let's see if I can cinch up this area. I think I left the tiniest little dot there. It's tough to tell, but I think we got it on this little back up there. Wonderful. Looking good. All right. Well, I mean, pretty much one down from my rambling, and 2 more to go. And then we can probably, hopefully, if that's done before the rain comes around noon. It was about 9 o'clock when we got onto this field. So, you know, I think, you know, with any luck, no interruptions on our other 2 fields there, we should be able to get them done before that rain gets in. And that would actually be great timing because, hey, then we got seed in the ground, a little bit of rain for a couple hours just to get them nice and fed, and, well, go from there. So that, well, I mean, if they're 100% fertilized, all these fields as well, that means we can probably just turn our attention to our other fields, which will be great because if we don't have to deal with weeds or another application of fertilizer on these ones, they're pretty much good to go until harvest, which I believe the window is, you know, is pretty quick on these guys with their growth. They might even be ready about the same time that we're ready to harvest our canola. So that'll be interesting when it comes down to all of that, because of course we're still looking at getting possibly a new combine. I would really love to, because that would definitely speed up our harvest days. They are very long. They're very long days, you know, and we still have a little bit of value left in our current machine, and it's not even really that great. It's kind of just jerry-rigged up to get done what we need to. You know, it's not even really the appropriate kind of harvesters for the stuff we're going for right now, which, you know, is what it is. But, hey, that's what we got, and it's gotten us this far. If we have to get through another season with it, not the worst. Maybe it is the worst. I'll probably regret it at the time, but I think we should be pretty good to upgrade, hopefully this year. You know, we might have to try and sell all of our goods, but as it stands right now, I think we would only need maybe $4,000 on top of what we have in our bank account and selling our combine that we have to upgrade. So we could do that as well, keep it in the back of our mind. You know, we still have trees if we wanted to make that difference up kind of quickly. You know, we'd have to be choosy with them, but it is what it is. You know, we'll get the rest of this other field and half of this one done, and we'll see how she goes. Oh my god. Well, I don't know why I spun out, and I don't know why we ran out of fuel. I mean, I do, but it's that's terrible, Randy. Oh, I didn't check that this morning on this tractor. I checked the other tractor last night, and it was fine, but that's not what you want in the middle of today, and now it's raining, and we're out of fuel, and this is just disappointing. I have no cans. And I keep spinning for some reason. I'm losing my mind. Okay, well this is not good. I think we need to run to the store ASAP and go get some. That kind of sucks. We're going to head off. We need to be quick about it. And, well, we're going to try and do just that. We still have our big bags of lime on here. We didn't get to unload those the other day. And we possibly still need to, well, we definitely still need to use some finishing up one of our bigger fields there. It is what it is, I guess. Let's not roll the truck as well today, Randy. Come on, man. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to be buying a bunch of jerry cans, getting them filled up and bringing them over. Fun times, you know. Oh, yeah. All right, we're sending it. That happens. I get out of my vehicle and it just spins me. Ever since our tractor and our one pallet that we've not found, by the way, has disappeared and got launched, it's been happening, and not even just in this game. Let's buy a bunch. 20 liters each. Oh gosh. Here, I think I might try and buy a roller. You know, this is what I had my eyes on. It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done. Hopefully, I guess. We'll see. But no more spending. I don't even want to buy fertilizer. That's going to bankrupt us. Look at all of our jerry cans. Let's get them loaded up and get back out there. Well, we got lots in there. Plenty of fuel. I was hoping we could grab the roller, but it's not going to attach to our trailer hitch on the truck here. Whoa. We lost one. You... back here. All your friends stayed put. Why didn't you? I'll put a strap on you, bud. Maybe. Hopefully. With any luck. She'll stay. We got plenty of gas now. Plenty of diesel. We just need to get back out there, you know. The rain started a little bit earlier than expected also. By the time we got to the shop, it was like 12 o'clock. I thought that's when the rain was supposed to start. You know, is what it is, I guess. But we don't have too much more to do as well, thankfully. So we should be well on our way to getting stuff done. And I think, ironically, we might have to bring a tractor back to the shop there to pick up our roller, which means we could have refueled anyways. So I'm kind of tempted to just give her, like, you know, 40 liters from the jerry cans, and then you know, we'll drive that tractor over after, and we will pick up the roller and refuel the rest of the tank from there. That might be the way to go. You know, then we can at least hopefully get this rolling done today too. That would be nice. All right, let's just roll up. Literally not rolling that way, truck. Just roll up to here. I guess if we took the back road, that might have been a bit quicker. That's all right. I think we need to develop a few more roads back here as well. Just clear up the yard. So, you, sir, are the chosen one. You can hang out here. We grab another friend. Just one more. 2 of you guys, that's all. The rest of you guys, you're back up because, well, I'm going to need it. I know it. It's going to happen again. And it always gets you at the worst times, you know. So, like, I'll be thinking about it for the rest of the year. Just checking the tractors, and then eventually I'll forget, and then I'll run out. It's just the way she goes. All right, let's get a refuel in here. Back. Yes, not too much more to do at this point. We got this little strip, and maybe 1 or 2 coming back on that other field. It is a little bit wider than some of these guys. That's all right, though. Geez, and then, yeah, it's pretty much done with this guy for now. Thankfully, we didn't even go through nearly as much seed as I thought we will, but I believe, you know, the rest of it's definitely going onto our other fields when we get a chance to do that. We'll finish up these guys today, and, you know, I think we're going to try and give them the full treatment with that roller. Go pick that up. It's, you know, 1 o'clock when we just refueled right there, so not doing too bad for time. Wish this rain would go away, because it definitely showed up early, and it seems like it's sticking around a little bit longer than the radar said it would. But way she goes, I probably should go drop this guy off, put on my jacket as well if we're going to head back out. Alright, one more little passy poo over here. Right there. Okay, yeah. Could feel when it dug in, it just torqued the tractor over real quick. But this is our last little pass. Looking good. Are those little mist spots? I think they might be just on the edge there. Let's get them while we're here, you know. Why not? Not much, but we're already here, so why not? Drop her down. Boom. Boom, boom. Alright. Okay, so... Well, it looks like the rain has washed off the lime. That's something, you know. Pulling back into the yard. We could always top up with some more seed. And we'll probably just leave this guy here for now. I imagine it's going to get used a little bit more this season for sure. And grab what we can there. We still have that pesky little bit left in the box, but it is what it is. And, you know, we do actually need fertilizer for our next field, so we probably can just... There we go. That was everything that was left in there, so that makes sense that it fits nicely. You know what? Let's actually... What is going on there? Can we... Oh, okay. Alright, there. That's alright. We got her closed. This guy, if we can... Do you want to disconnect for me? Is that too much of a favor to ask? There we go. Thank you. Alright, so, yeah, we're going to go refuel. Like, fully top up now. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go grab my jacket before we get too far. But it's something. We're going to bother to make the trip over there. We may as well try and get the shop to look at the tractor and give it a little repair work as well. That probably wouldn't hurt. We haven't been able to go give it a service since we brought it over here. So, you know, let's take the opportunity to do that. Same with a little bath. Oh, yeah. Alright. I just don't want to get the forks stuck in the riverbank there. But we should be good for the most part now to head on back. Gotta leave it kind of up for these bumps, because they will catch. 40 minutes later, we made it into town. And geez, once you get this tractor driving through town, it definitely feels pretty big. But I think we just want to pull it in about here. It's usually about good for them. We'll see what we have for a little bill waiting for us. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's just repaint, thankfully. Repair? Not too bad, honestly. I'll take it. Okay, cool. That's really all we needed here. Our roller already there. We can grab that guy, and then we will roll on through to the gas diesel pump there. Top up. I imagine that's going to be another $100. Spending a little money today, but hey, away she goes. You want to hook up for me, lad? Up, and we're off, and we're rolling everywhere we go. There's no way around it. But, hey, maybe it'll smooth out the road a little bit. That'd be kind of cool. $16 later at the pump, we can head back off. Yeah. I always put on my jacket right as the weather stops, you know. But, hey, kind of chilly is what it is. And, well, we should hopefully have enough time to get this job done today. Which means, whoa, Nelly, next month we can probably look at putting some lime down on the one field, getting both of those planted. I don't know how they're going to be with fertilizer. This is kind of hilarious watching these guys bounce around through this terribly bumpy road. We just need to get her back to the farm in one piece. Oh, gosh. The back roads, we went through the water because I figured it'd probably be quicker, and I think I was right about that. Kind of pop right out onto our fields here, and we gave them a nice little shine while we were at it, you know. The rest of the metal's already rusty, so whatever. Yeah, I mean, we can lower them. I don't know how much of a difference it makes. Oh, wow, that's a dust storm and a half, am I right? Oh, my God. Well, the tree is blocking my view. I don't know how wide these guys are. Doesn't look like they're very wide at all. So that's fun. But anything more expensive would have been real expensive, you know. This is kind of just dipping our toes and getting this done. And I'm hoping it makes a difference. Maybe? Doesn't look like it. Well, you know what? No, there is a little bit of a difference that you can see. It's subtle, but it's there. Well, it is indeed working, and we're pretty much the width of our tires here. So, is what it is. Not a huge job, thankfully. We can kind of go pretty quick-ish with these guys. So we're going to do just that and roll around, roll around till the sun comes down. Like a little piggy, roll around in the dirt. Should be a good time. Well, sun is down. It was actually looking real nice there while the sun was going down with that lighting coming up from all that dust. And we have one field left to do. Honestly, I wanted to stay up and just get it done, but it's so dark out, and this is the best light we've got on this tractor. I can't see where I have and haven't been at this point. You know, that might have to be it for today. That little delay with refueling and whatnot, that cost us, you know. If that didn't happen, we would have been able to finish up these fields no problem. You know, I had a kind of a small feeling that we might get caught up and, you know, not be able to finish our rolling. That's why I started on this grass field. Well, I mean, went to it next, I should say, because I had a feeling, yeah, we wouldn't be able to do quite all of them, but this is done. That's good. We're not going to be tearing up this field every year, so it's nice to have that extra, just a little bit of yield on that grass on there. So I will take it. You know, we got, what, 3 out of 4 fields all finished up, and we just got to go find the truck back here somewhere. Heading back up to call it an evening, you know. I wish we got all of them done, but, you know, pretty darn close. We might even be able to squeak it in tomorrow morning. I don't know. We will see. We will see. I don't know how the crop is quite going to look, but for now, that's going to have to be all. So, hey, thanks you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I think we made some progress today, and of course, lots more to come. So stay tuned. New episode coming out tomorrow. Love y'all. Thank you. Bye-bye.